let's make a stop in this magnificent place where Singapore Sling was created, sometimes between 1899 and the 1915 at the Long Bar in Raffles Hotel. There are different versions of Singapore Sling, and we are going to make version that was created right there. This iconic cocktail is supposed to be served in the Sling glass, which looks similar to Pilsner beer glass and named after Sling category of cocktails. You can use canned juice, but since I'm in Singapore and here pineapple plantations are all over, so I'm going to use freshly pressed juice. Let's squeeze some extra since we will use it more than once today. This will be shaken cocktail. Pour 1.5 ounces of gin. Next will be cherry liqueur. Originally was used cherry herring liqueur. Next, Benedictine liqueur. If you never tried it, it's a sweet, delicious liqueur with a very unique, smooth taste, made with 27 different herbs, spices, peels, and sweetened with honey. Next, orange liqueur. I will use Cointreau. Fresh pineapple juice, only ½ ounce of fresh lime juice, a tiny amount of grenadine syrup, and 1 dash of Angostura bitters. Fill up large part of the shaker with ice and shake it with a smile like you're about to have this drink and walk in the famous garden by the bay. I visited that place a few years ago and it's fascinating. One of the greatest places I ever been to. Okay, now fill up glass with fresh ice and strain everything from the shaker. Well, not like this of course, without making a mess. Let's go a little crazy with the garnish here. Cut small pineapple triangle, 1 cocktail cherry, put it on a stick and place it inside. Normally that would be it, but I will spend few extra seconds to garnish it with a couple of pineapple leaves, so the time should be enough for you to hit the like button. Let's not drink too much since we need to get on a plane and have a long 14.5 hours flight to Hawaii, so we can make and try their most popular cocktail, Blue Hawaii. Landing in Honolulu, where in 1957 Blue Hawaii cocktail was made by legendary bartender Harry Yee. Typically served in a hurricane glass, also shaken. Let's put 3/4 ounce of light rum and the same amount of vodka. Blue curacao liqueur next. Simple syrup for sweetness. Told you we will use all that pineapple juice today. Now squeeze 1/4 ounce of fresh lemon juice. Fill up shaker with fresh ice and shake it with Aloha Spirit. Now fill up hurricane glass with fresh ice. You can use crushed or pebble ice, but I will put medium-sized cubes. It also could be blended if you prefer, but not this time. So let's strain everything from the shaker. For a garnish, cut fresh pineapple slice, place it on top of the glass. 1 cocktail cherry, but this time put it in a Hawaiian cocktail umbrella from movie Cocktail. There are many variations of this drink. The most popular is Blue Hawaiian, which uses cream de coconut. Well, now it's time to get on board. Put a 1961 movie with Elvis Presley, Blue Hawaii, and start sipping it slowly since we're going to fly to Argentina next. And here we will make the most popular Argentinian drink, Fernet and Coke, aka Fernet con Coca. This drink is extremely popular here. Actually, majority of the world's Fernet is being consumed in Argentina. Fernet Branca is an Italian dark brown, bitter, sweet and spicy spirit made with different herbs and spices, including rhubarb, chamomile, cardamom, aloe, and saffron. In the chilled highball glass, put ice, pour 1.5 ounces of Fernet, and slowly fill up with Coke. This ratio is the most common, but try to use less Coke if you prefer. Lightly stir it, and there is no garnish. The next stop is Belgium. Here in the late 1940s at the Hotel Metropole in Brussels, Black Russian cocktail was created. I'm going to walk you through this super complicated recipe that takes a lot of time to learn. Okay, chill double rocks glass with ice. You can use any ice, but I will put a large sphere. Pour 1.5 ounces of vodka, 3/4 of coffee liqueur Kahlua, stir it with a spoon, and that's it. Okay, but for anyone who wants to watch one of the best episodes on my channel, White Russian Home Pro Expert, click here and enjoy it. We're landing in Bermuda. This place is famous for whale watching and dark and stormy cocktail. It's pretty similar to Moscow Mule. Let's start with squeezing 3/4 ounce of fresh lemon juice. Fill up chilled highball glass with cubed ice. Pour juice inside. Add spicy ginger beer. And next we need Gosling's Black Seal rum, which is rich, flavorful dark rum from Bermuda. It has a note of vanilla and caramel. They claim that it's only rum that can be used in dark and stormy. Slowly pour it on top of the ice, making a separate layer. Garnish with fresh dehydrated lime wheel.